For those of you living in the whirlwind of the toddler taste test years, it can feel like a daily battle. You may have a toddler who inspects every pea, like it's a science experiment. You may have one who eats like a champion only on Thursdays, or you may have a tiny human who suddenly announces, "No eat," the moment food touches the table. Is your toddler really being stubborn, or are they simply not hungry? And we, loving, anxious adults, are trying to make them eat anyway. Well, in today's story, we're going to talk about exactly that. And I'm going to give you a few ideas on what to do when your toddler decides food is optional. Hey guys, I'm Sticks and Toddlers, storyteller in training. And if you're a parent of a young child and you want to go from frazzled and guessing to calm and confident, this little story can help. Once upon a very ordinary Tuesday in a very ordinary kitchen, there lived a very extraordinary toddler named Milo. Milo was a master of chaos, a champion of snack crumbs, and a proud member of the I don't want to eat that club. His dad would place a plate of food in front of him, and Milo would look at it like it had betrayed him personally. But before we dive into what dad learned to do, let's talk about what he learned not to do. Number one, dad learned not to become the house chef for hire. Milo didn't need three options: a backup meal and a pre approved toddler menu. Nope. This is the meal. This is what we're having. Dad reminded himself, I am not a short order cook. Number two, Dad learned not to bribe his tiny negotiator, as tempting as it was to say, eat the broccoli and you'll get a cookie. He discovered food and bribery make a messy team, and Milo was way too smart for that. Number three, Dad learned not to force feed, because just like babies who stop drinking milk when they're full, Milo could stop eating when he wasn't hungry. Forcing only made everyone frustrated. Number four, Dad learned not to punish. Food isn't about guilt or consequences, and if Dad felt himself boiling over, he'd step back, breathe, and try again later. Number five, Dad learned not to make Milo sit there until the end of time. Mealtime had a reasonable limit, and when the timer beeped, mealtime was done. No 2-hour standoffs, no kitchen hostage situations. Before Dad figured out what to do, he learned one more important fact. Toddlers grow slower than babies, so they're simply less hungry. Combine that with their newfound power of saying no, and you get what adults call a picky eater. But what toddlers call just another Tuesday? Milo might skip a meal but make up for it tomorrow. He snacked like it was his job, and that was okay. So what did Dad do? Well, let me tell you, number one, he offered choices, not the endless kind, just two. Milo, do you want the banana slices or the berries? Either way, Milo ate fruit, but he felt like the captain of his plate. Number two, Dad changed shapes and textures some days. Milo didn't want carrots, but he did want star-shaped carrots. Apparently, stars taste better. Who knew? Number three, Dad offered tiny amounts sometimes. All Milo needed was one heroic nibble, and if he refused, Dad simply tried again. Number four, Dad involved Milo in making the food. Milo poured the pasta and half of it on the floor. He stirred the sauce and also painted the counter with it. But when he helped, he was much more likely to taste it. Number five, Dad let him play. Not restaurant play, but home play. Milo squished peas, poked noodles, and tapped the chicken with a spoon. Food wasn't scary, it was fun. And eventually, curiosity won. And over time, mealtime changed. No pressure. No battles. Just gentle offers and tiny victories. The wise lesson from this story is simple. When something isn't working with your toddler, you don't push harder. You try differently. Toddlers live in a world that doesn't always match our adult expectations. And when we slow down and see things from their point of view, the whole experience becomes less of a struggle and a lot more of a journey. I'd love to hear from you if you're toddler refusing to eat. Are you dealing with the mealtime whirlwinds? Tell me your story in the comment section below. Also, it really helps us spread our message and get this video to more people. If you hit that thumbs up and like this video, if you know anybody that might enjoy this video, please share it with them. I'm Sticks and Toddlers, and I hope to see you in the next one.